Welcome to Aiden and Cooper's movie castle. We're in the castle, and we have some movies.
Yeah, we do. We have we've been out for a bit since right before our One Battle After Another episode, and so we got a shit ton of movies to go through.
Those movies were the battles.
Those movies truly were the battles. None of these are super important or impressive. I mean, I haven't taken a look at them, but that's kind of what I've gathered. And I think I've seen a little bit more than you.
Yes, you have.
I'm an AMC A-list boy, and so then I'm just losing money not going to the movies, you know? So
right.
I've just been making a habit of it. And so I saw a lot of the mediocre films that we will be talking about today. But before that, I have a game for you, boy.
I have a game for you as well.
Oh, my God. I'm going to go first.
You go first. Go ahead.
What we're doing today is twofold, okay?
Okay.
It's a blind ranking.
Right.
As well as you have to guess what's tying them all together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are 10 films.
10 films.
10 films.
All right. That's a huge ranking.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. First up, I'm going to say Roma.
Roma. Okay. This is a good movie. I've only seen it once, and it was a long time ago. I don't have a huge connection with it, though. I'll put it at like 6 for now, I think. Well, I can't move him, so I'm just going to put it at 6.
Roma at 6.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone, if that's like blasphemous and Roma's like your jam.
Your boy. What's your favorite Corone? Is it Children of Men? Your Children of Men?
Yeah, I would say it's Children of Men.
Hell yeah. Okay. We're going VHS Halloween.
Oh, VHS Halloween.
One of the films we'll be talking about today.
I didn't really care for it too much, not to get ahead of ourselves here. I think I'll put it at like 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we're going to say Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. One of the great breakup movies in Hawaii, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It feels blasphemous to put this above Roma.
You sure can.
But I do like this movie, though. I feel like I should have put Roma higher. I'll just put it 7 for now.
7, he says.
I feel like I'm making a mistake here.
That there lies the rub of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got 2 films coming out. We got 3 films on this list that have come out this year. We're gonna go for the first one, Eddington.
Well, wait. VHS Halloween came out this year.
Yeah, that's 1 of 3.
I'll put Eddington comfortably at 3.
Wow. Okay, Eddington at 3. Big. Okay. An old faithful. We're going Ma.
Ma.
We're going Ma.
Oh, shit. Well, I could lean into the bit.
Yeah, you sure could. You got 2 spaces above Eddington. You could put Ma at.
I could. I'll just put Ma at 5, which is evil of me to put it above Roma, but,
funny.
Don't threaten me with a good time,
but,
you know?
Yeah, but it's not going to go below VHS Halloween,
I mean, Ma, Roma.
Roma.
Yeah.
That's an excellent point, buddy. Okay. We're gonna say Pop Star Never Stop Never Stopping.
I like this one too. I don't feel great about this though. I'll put it at 9.
All right, Pop Star at 9. We're going to do Boogie Nights.
Well, let's put that at 1.
Boogie Nights at 1.
I didn't think about that.
28 years later. It's the third one of the year.
28 years later. Okay, well, let's do that at 4.
28 years.
Yeah. This is not great. I have 2 and 10 still open.
Okay. We're going to say Gone Girl.
Gone Girl? All right, we'll put it at 2.
Gone
I
Girl
feel like
at 2.
I've been tricked. I've been duped.
And then last, I'm trying to choose between 2. You already have an Aster, so I'm going to go Watchmen.
I guess Watchmen's at 10.
Is that film okay to you? Do you like Watchmen movie?
I think I like it more than most people do.
So, would you put it above Pop Star? You definitely put it above VHS Halloween, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would say VHS is probably my least favorite here.
Okay. So now I want you to look at these. I'm going to read them out to you, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to try and think of what is the commonality.
Mm-hmm.
Boogie Nights, Gone Girl, Eddington, 28 Years Later, Ma, Roma, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, VHS Halloween, Pop Star Never Stop Never Stopping, and Watchmen.
Is there like a penis in all these movies?
Yes, hogs. Okay. Hogs.
Hogs. Where's
the
hog?
They all go hog wild.
Where's the hog in Ma?
In Ma, she picks up the penis and takes a picture with it.
Right.
I wanted to put Ma in there because it was Ma, but it is kind of more of a technicality. Well, all these other ones... what's your favorite hog from all of these?
Trying to remember. So Watchmen, he's got the blue one.
Blue Hog consistent.
Yes, I can't remember the one in Popstar.
Popstar, there's a woman, she's putting her breasts up against the limo, like in the traditional scene, like from one of those.
I remember this.
And
I
then
do
the dude
remember
comes
now.
up and puts his cock and balls.
That was a
on
funny
the
scene. I
window.
do remember. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I remember VHS Halloween. I just saw that a couple days ago, so I don't remember the one in Roma, so I'm not going to say Roma.
Roma is pretty incredible. It was fundamental to me as a penis movie enjoyer, as a person that is devoted to the cause of penises in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Roma, she goes on this hell of a date with the man that's the military man, and
Yeah.
then it like cuts to him in his apartment. He's butt ass naked, and he's spinning a big ass stick,
I think I do remember.
and it's just like, how is that penis
Well,
still on?
I mean, the Boogie Nights one is practically its own character.
It
And it
is.
is kind of a movie that's known for that, and just kind of, well, not just that, but it's like, that's a big talking point of that movie, where I don't feel like the penises are a big talking point of, like, Gone Girl.
Right. I mean, his hog.
Yeah.
His hog in the shower, Ben Affleck hog in the shower, that's big. But you
Yeah.
can only kind of see it.
So I honestly, the Watchmen one is like, the Watchmen one's really funny because there's just like a lot of him.
Yeah. Eddington is good penis. Beau's Afraid was the one I didn't have on here. Beau's Afraid, excellent penis work. 28 years later?
Mm-hmm.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for playing my game.
All right. That was certainly an interesting game. Expect more content like that soon
Uh-huh.
when it becomes a video podcast. I just have a classic guess of the year game.
Cool. Give
All
it to
right.
me.
The Game.
The Game.
David Fincher's.
David Fincher's The Game. Okay, so this is post, because Alien 3 is like 93, and then Fight Club is 99. This is after Fight Club, I believe. Yes, no. So 7 in, this sucks. Is it 96?
You're close. It's 97.
97, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
7 is 90. The movie 7 is 95.
Yeah, so 7
Okay.
and then The Game and then Fight Club.
All right, this one's a little harder, but there's two answers. It has a release one year and then like larger release another year. So it's like
Copy.
labeled as one thing, but it's really another thing in America at least. Disney's Fantasia.
Whoa. It's like 43?
You're close. It's 40 or 41.
40 or 41. All right,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Especially if you haven't thought about Fantasia in a long time, which I
haven't.
don't think you have.
No.
All right, this is one of my favorite comedies. It's a mad, 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 mad world.
Ooh. It's early 70s, late 60s? No.
No.
So more to the 80s. Before?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this in a long time. It's in color, yes?
It's in color.
Is it late 50s then?
You're getting closer.
Well, I'm saying all the decades. I don't know. You shouldn't let me do this. 54.
No, 63.
63. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby. That's like, okay. So it's Rosemary's fucking Baby. So that movie so Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is 69. Right? Yes.
Yes.
That's
Turn of the
Manson,
decade.
that's the
Yeah.
Manson murders and shit like that. That's Rosemary's fucking Baby. So it's mid 60s or 68, 60s. I'm gonna say 67.
Ah, you were close. 68.
Fuck. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you for the games, buddy.
That is the game.
Okay. Are you ready? Is that why you picked the game?
No, I was actually just a coincidence. I didn't realize that like I had picked the movie called The Game for the game.
Do you like the game?
Yeah, the game's good.
Yeah, the game is.
I haven't.
Pretty good.
I've only seen it once. I haven't
I think me too.
taken the time to go back to it at any point.
Okay, so where do we leave off? Let's see, because we talked about Fixed. I remember we talked about Fixed. Okay, I found my start. I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with Honey Don't.
Honey, don't.
I
Tell me
saw
about
this
it.
on the 2nd of September.
Right.
So this is from one half of the Coen brothers, Ethan Coen, who has had a fascinating little stint in his career now, where he's making a trilogy of lesbian capers with his wife who is bisexual, and they have an open relationship. Trisha Cook, do you know this?
No, but is the open relationship with the other brother? Is it with Joel?
No. She is.
He's married to Frances McDormand, right?
Yes. So she is gay as hell and has spent a lot of time in lesbian bars. And so she's drawing from a lot of the inspiration to make these 3 movies. And so I think she's, from what I can understand, gay for pretty much everyone but her boy Ethan. And they kind of have just that kind of amiable relationship with. So Ethan Coen has directed both Drive Away Dolls and this film. And she's written him with him. And it feels more like a labor of love between the two of them than anything like watchable, you know. And Honey Don't, I really like the trailer for this movie. I think it's fun, and I could have seen like how a good Coen Brothers movie could be made out of that. But most of the performances are dialed completely differently. It's bizarre, and the movie just kind of either doesn't make sense because it's it doesn't make sense, but not because it's complicated. It doesn't make sense because it really doesn't give a shit about the mystery of it. The mystery is solved within like 20-ish minutes, and you're just kind of waiting for characters to figure it out or for something to happen. And what it truly seems to be about is public transit and its relationship to class and what it means to be someone that takes the bus versus someone that drives a car. And I don't know, man. It's bizarre. Quality's good. Plaza's good. She's got a weird character, though. Chris Evans is kind of nothing, even though he's naked for a bit of it. That's cool. Charlie Day is pretty much nothing. He's got a running joke, but I didn't love it. It just wasn't super funny. It's pretty boring. It just really shouldn't be this bad. And it's really strange to see like how juiceless it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's surprising to me.
So what's the third one in the trilogy? Has that been announced?
It's been. We know that Quali's in it, but I don't know if we have a title for it. Let me see if they've got one. Love of Your Life, is this it? No. I don't think it's got a title. I think,
right.
But they have been talking about it. So yeah, we don't. Yeah, there's no way to know. Go Beavers. It's called Go Beavers. Of course it is.
I have heard about this movie. Yes.
Focuses on the reunion of a college rowing team. So all right, I would really love them to make that horror movie they've been talking about.
Yeah.
But if you got to get this out of your system, or if this is a beautiful thing for your relationship, and you can just make these like $20 to $30 million farces, and it's making you happy, fine.
Maybe she'll start sleeping with him again if he makes these movies.
Oh, you think that's it? That's the sad state of their relationship?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny to hold it hostage for a studio film.
You gotta make 3 of your worst movies. Yeah.
Some control. Yeah. I mean, I've heard Lady Killers is very bad, but there's no other movies that I've seen of the Coens that approach these kinds of levels of sloppiness.
Yeah.
So I bet that's a lot of Joel Coen's, honing or whatever. And Mr. Ethan Coen's more of the crazy kooky characters kind of thing.
Well, speaking of controlling relationships, I saw The Roses.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't see The Roses.
Yeah. This is I don't know, I guess you could kind of call it a rom-com drama comedy thing with Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. And they are playing a married couple. He's an architect, I believe, and she's a chef. And she opens a restaurant. They live on like the beach, I think in California, somewhere maybe Northern California, called like We Have Crabs or something like that.
Cool, funny. That's a joke from Honey Don't, probably.
Yeah, and I thought this was a charming little movie. I don't know if I'll ever like seek it out again, but they're both pretty good in it, and I don't know, it's kind of interesting in like how it's paced, I guess, a little bit. I don't know how to like elaborate on that, but
have you seen the OG?
The OG?
War of the Roses?
No, I haven't.
Me neither.
All right.
So that's a cool little just like start to stop to a conversation right there. Continue.
Yeah, and they got like, I don't know. Yeah, she becomes like consumed with her work at We Have Crabs, and he's like a shitty architect. Like there's a pretty good gag at the start of the movie with his like magnum opus project, and they got some kids that are kind of charming. They become like the Tracksuit Kids and Royal Tenenbaums, which you haven't seen, so you don't know what I'm referencing.
Yeah, but fuck.
Fuck. But yeah, I don't know. This is a, I don't know, a fun little thing, I guess. Seek it out if you're looking for something to watch with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or something.
What about My Mommy and My Daddy?
What do you mean?
What about if I want to watch it with my mommy and my daddy because they like Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah, that's a good one for the family, I think.
It'd be all right?
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
you're good.
Is it likable for the masses?
Like, do people like this movie?
I mean, just like, do you think that it would be a likable movie, or is it kind of like too acid tipped? Is it acid tipped?
No, I don't.
Freaky.
I don't think it's freaky at all.
It's kind of down the middle.
Yeah, once this hits, I don't know, Netflix or something. Actually, this is in your dad's watch list.
Yeah, we will be watching it then.
Yeah, I don't know. Andy Samberg's kind of fun in this. Kate McKinnon's fun too. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoyed the roses.
You stopped
totally,
and smelled the roses, didn't you?
I stopped and I smelled the roses. Kind of down the middle movie, but I wouldn't say no to it. If that makes sense. You know?
Yeah, you wouldn't say no if propositioned by the movie.
Yes.
Okay. I saw Nobody 2.
You saw Nobody 2?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Have you seen Nobody 1?
Nope, but I've seen Better Call Saul.
So that's you pretty much get the gist, I guess. Nobody 2 is the long in gestation sequel to the 2021 movie Nobody, I believe. It was kind of the weird spot of COVID where it was a theatrical release. It was the theatrical hit, mild but pretty good for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like the first one. I think it's got some pacing issues and whatnot, but it has like an amazing fight scene in it at the bus. And at this point, the studio behind Nobody 2 and John Wick, all these kinds of David Leitch produced joints, they've kind of been going the way of the dodo. It seems like it was a very fast fad because now things like Love Hurts and the upcoming Violent Night 2, I don't have a lot of hopes for its profitability. And this Nobody 2, they seem to be just completely being nothing at the box office. Not making any money, not making any splash. Like, I don't know how you would know this movie exists if you're not a freak. And I think it starts out pretty well. It's an assassin man who's trying to go on a family vacation, and I think it's got some fun, like, heightening of ideas about toxic masculinity or, like, the violence within you that you're passing down from generation to generation and trying to break that cycle or whatever, while also just stabbing folk and having a nice locale of a old vacation home. Themes and the story seem to be kind of going together or whatever. And then by the end of it, it's kind of devolves into something like one of the more embarrassing final 30 minutes I've seen in a long time. Completely shits the bed for me. And I thought that was strange. But it was okay. I would softly recommend it. It's a Sunday morning kind of movie, if anything.
Right.
It's just strange to me seeing this whole subgenre kind of collapse before our eyes. I don't know. Because this used to be like my friend's favorite thing, a lot of dudes I knew favorite thing, but even Ballerina,
right,
not well, didn't do well.
Novocaine.
Seems like Novocaine, exactly.
Yeah.
If you are not John Wick proper, then who are you?
Mm-hmm.
You're nothing. You're nothing.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of the old trumpet man in New York City?
I have not.
I'll show it to you later.
All right.
He goes, "You're nothing." It's awesome. All right. Your turn.
I watched Spike Lee's Highest to Lowest on Apple TV Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is a fascinating movie.
I've heard, man.
Yeah. Have you seen the original Highest to Lowest by chance?
Mm-mm. Okay. I was going to do a double feature with my pops, but we never got around to it.
That's a pretty good movie. Not my favorite Kurosawa, who we talked about on our last episode, but, this is Spike Lee has adapted some I don't know, foreign cinema before, Old Boy.
Yes, he has.
And to bad results. And I don't know if it's quite to the Old Boy level, of like being that bad, but I don't know, man. Just like some of the worst performances I've seen in like a major movie like this in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not from Denzel, not from Jeffrey Wright. They're both pretty good. A$AP Rocky's pretty good, but like Denzel's wife, I don't remember that actress's name, but I was just like, it was just a movie like where I was like, get another take, like do another take. What is going on here? Yeah, so it's a little different than the uh, Japanese version. He's a music guy. He's like the owner of a record label or something like that, King Records, some shit like that. And it's not great. There's some lovely shots of New York. I'll give them that, but I don't know. Just some of the most like TV performances I've seen in a movie from like one of our tours.
Yeah, because he's made a string movie before with
The Five Bloods.
The Five Bloods, and The Five Bloods has some of the best performances.
I like The Five Bloods. But this just, I don't know, it was just kind of nothing and pretty messy.
I've heard some people say it's anti-hip hop. Is that true?
I don't think it. I don't know what that means exactly. What does it mean to be?
Right. I don't know.
Like, what the fuck is being anti-hip hop mean?
I just heard like a vague controversy around it, and I'm just throwing it at you, see if it sticks. I will be watching this film at some point because it's just such an interesting beast, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of himself in this movie, I guess. Him sort of like an artist, an older artist, sort of like looking back maybe at their career and things like that, and the idea of maybe being like a sellout, you know? And I guess I see maybe why he wanted to make this movie for that reason, but I don't know, man.
And he's made some of the most New York-y movies ever, so it'd be interesting to track his trajectory through New York and how he views New York.
Yeah. It's no do the right thing.
It's do the wrong thing.
It's do the wrong thing.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah, that's Old Boy though. Old Boy is do the wrong thing.
Yeah, he did the what thing here? He did the okay thing.
He did the
confusing
like,
thing.
Maybe 2 out of 5 stars thing here. You know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I saw Caught Stealing.
Caught Stealing. Tell me about it.
So Darren Aronofsky, I think he's a fuck. I think he's kind of a hack fraud. He's been out there. His last 2 projects before this was a thing for the Dome, Las Vegas Dome, and The Whale, which I think The Whale is like a travesty, like a crime. I think he should be tried for something. I don't know quite what, but I wanted some justice. And I think he's just got this fucking cocky ass attitude. I'm gonna look at that bitch.
Yeah, I know what he looks like.
It's just I just saw that little picture in the top left, and he
looks like Steve Jobs, kind of.
Yeah, he's one of the people I would least want to smoke a blunt with, you know. I like Requiem for a Dream quite a bit. I like Black Swan quite a bit. I really want to see Mother. I'm kind of waiting for a rainy day to see Mother, you know.
Yeah.
But this one is very un-Aronofsky-ish, except for some touches of Requiem for a Dream. This is him trying to make a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like by the trailers. I was always kind of profound by this. I don't know, perplexed by what this trailer looked like.
The trailers aren't what the movie feels like. And I could kind of tell in the trailers that they're trying to make it seem like something it's not, especially the bit at the end where they're drinking the soup or whatever.
I hate that shit.
It's so weird because I'm like, they're trying to make a joke moment out of something that's just obviously not that in the movie. And so the movie is a lot darker. It's pretty deranged. It's got a couple of things that happen in it that that genuinely took me by surprise and made me like upset. Not in a way like against the movie, but just like holy shit, like gone.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. And our guy in it, Austin Butler, he's kind of killing it. It's just like a beautiful. It's a beautiful performance, a beautiful movie star performance, and I was trying to think. I think this movie reminded me the most of Baby Driver and Anora, I guess. There's one extra. I don't remember which one, but it's kind of got this feeling that Baby Driver does where it's got this kinetic energy and it's got this kind of surface level grime to it. It's kind of almost Baby's first grime. But it's a little more than that. It's got a real energy to it. It's just not super complicated, but Anora is more apt to me. The exploring of of New York streets and stuff like that with crazy Russians and people like that. And Zoe Kravitz is amazing in this. Regina King's amazing in this. Matt Smith's amazing in this. Like I really messed with it, and I like it as a movie about finding yourself, especially before you date someone else. There are things in it. There are things in here. It's really pretty. It's really fun. I think if people saw this, they would really like it, especially the film bros. The film bros actually saw this shit. This could be on the level of like a Baby Driver or something like that, like an introduction to this kind of cinema or whatever.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It made no money.
It did. Yeah.
It was like a pathetic.
Or it did not make money.
What did I say?
Well, you said it didn't make money, and then I said it did, but I was agreeing with you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, copy. You weren't fighting
on
me. Yeah.
Can't fight the numbers.
All right, your turn.
Okay, I watched a documentary that was kind of big on Netflix for maybe like a week or two.
Yeah.
Unknown Number, the high school catfish.
Mm.
And this has been like just a fascinating piece of journalism for me. Like I would love it if you watched this documentary and let me know what you think.
Well, here's the problem with it. I was going to watch it, but then I got spoiled.
You got spoiled?
I got spoiled.
Damn.
And so then I'm like, I feel like this is a movie that's building up to that, right?
Who the fuck spoiled this
It's
for
just
Aiden?
some stupid
Who
thing
did
on the
that
internet.
shit?
Like, it was some, like, passive thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. You know?
Well, I think this is a pretty unethical documentary. I think most documentaries, though, could be viewed as unethical. Like 95% of them could be, you
Especially
know?
about true crime and shit like that. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, but this is particularly interesting how they go about doing it. And that's kind of why I want you to watch it, because there's just like it's just kind of baffling.
Okay.
But like it plays out in a way that like I can kind of see where they were coming from and the choices they made, but it's like you shouldn't do that, you know? It's just I mean the story itself is like actually like kind of sad, you know? But it's a fascinating like isolated incident in this like small town where like this she's getting like evil text messages, right? Like every day, like 50 a day. From like this number, and like the police just can't fucking figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird though, because I remember being in like middle school and elementary school and the police being like, if we take your phone, we can figure out everything about you, you know? It's like, how are they not able to do this? There's an FBI agent that shows up and like saves the day, you know? He's like the only like good guy in this story, really, is this FBI agent, as he can do his job. But it's just weird. It's a weird little story, and I feel bad for this girl by the end of it, you know. But
So you'd recommend it even if I know?
I would, because I just need you to like see it and like understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll put it on my watch list, buddy.
It's weird once the reveal happens that it's just like, why did you do it like that? And it becomes very funny kind of at points. It is kind of interesting to see how this incident kind of tears this town apart a little bit. This like small town in the middle of fucking nowhere. I can't remember what state it's in, but yeah, I don't know. It's a light recommend unless you're like interested in the inner workings of bad documentary cinema, you know?
I am kind of.
And it's not like it's like the worst thing ever, but
It's just
like I was never not like, well, what's gonna happen next, you know?
Right.
But I don't. Yeah.
There's a trashy joy to stuff like that, and I am kind of interested in the morals of filmmaking like that. So yeah, I will watch that. That sounds like fun, and it's probably short, right?
Yeah, it's 94 minutes. I actually saw another documentary from this lady earlier this year that's on Netflix. That's about
the poop one.
No, that's Poop Cruise. That's a different thing entirely. What is this? Fit for TV. It's about The Biggest Loser. There's like a mini series about that. I watched that earlier this year.
About The Biggest Loser.
But very interesting little documentary here that I understand why people were enamored by it for a couple weeks. You know, it's very fascinating.
It'll be interesting. I'm excited for you to see Predators when it comes out. We'll talk about Predators because that's a really interesting documentary and a really interesting, like how do you like the choices made in a documentary like that. Yeah, well, I'll check that out. I saw a movie called Emmanuel.
Right.
This has been on my radar for a while because the lady who makes this, she made a movie called Happening. Remember Happening? It was a Sundance. It was like a Venice, and then it crossed over into Sundance, and it was just kind of like a beloved debut about it was a double feature with Never Really, Sometimes Always, and there were like 4 movies about a teenager getting an abortion in like a year. There's that, and I'm Pregnant, Never Really, Sometimes Always, that kind of stuff. But Happening takes place in 1963 in France, and so I heard a lot of great things about it. I never really saw it, but I knew it was kind of gonna be my shit. And then she announced this movie with Naomi Merlant, who is the lady from Portrait of a Lady on Fire, and she's in Tar and stuff like that. I really like her as an actress, and so I looked into this, and this is a feminist reinterpretation of softcore pornography from the 70s. Like French softcore pornography about a young lady who goes to a resort in Tokyo, and she's like reviewing the place, and then she's also having intercourse with
Oh.
people.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that seems like a fascinating little thing. It was kind of pegged for like maybe an international award kind of thing. And then it premiered somewhere, I don't remember where. And then people were just like, holy shit, Jesus Christ, bummer. And then it didn't come out like until like a couple years later until now. And now it's on HBO Max. And no one really likes it. And then I kind of liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, and it's just kind of a vibe. It's almost like, I think it's a little similar to the Smashing Machine, in which I'm like, nothing's really happening. It's just kind of a vibe. It's just weird and hazy, and it's kind of sad, and the acting's kind of bad, but it's just got this hell of a vibe, and I do kind of like her trying to update 70s sleaze in a more modern way. It's got a lot of my interests in it as well, and my kind of vibe. I like how sad and weird it is, but it's not great. It's kind of a failed experiment, but it is an experiment, and it's kind of really, really funny. Last like 30 seconds, the joke of the movie is pretty funny. Would you like me to tell you?
Sure.
So the whole movie, she's kind of a what's nymphomaniac kind of.
Right.
She's just like, fuck it, let me see if I can feel something. She has sex with a guy on a train or whatever. And it's a lot about like what sex means to her and what like human interaction means to her. And the whole movie, she's kind of like, she gets super horned up, but then like as it's happening, she's just like, I don't know. So the thing that ends the movie on is her going, ah! Like when she actually gets an orgasm for the first time in a long time. I laughed my ass off. I think it was wonderful. It was like huge lead up to the scene, and then like this noir-y kind of thing, and then that's the end of it. It's kind of fun. I'm excited to see what this lady does next. I hope she's not put into prison for what she's done. But yeah. So I watched Emmanuel.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone else talk about that movie. I don't think.
No.
All right, a bit of a hard pivot here. I watched the Netflix movie The Wrong Paris.
Okay.
I'll show you the poster for this in case you don't remember.
You're fucking... Oh, that one. Yeah, you're putting in the work here on Netflix Avenue.
It was a tough couple weeks.
Yeah.
So this is a movie about... It's got, what's her name? Miranda Cosgrove. Did you watch iCarly?
Oh, no, but I know about her.
Okay, I didn't either.
And I know about her plight.
We're one of the few people, I guess, that didn't grow up with that show.
No, yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of a movie about reality TV and like Love Island type of thing.
Okay.
And the pitch of it is that she wants to go to Paris to go to school, and so she's like, oh, well, I can get on a dating show. It's taking place in Paris, but wrong, Paris, Texas.
Oh fuck.
And there's this cowboy guy. Look at him right there.
Yeah, he's cool.
He wants her bad, and she you know, it's by the books rom-com here. You know, kind of perfect timing though for a movie like this, considering the hype of Love Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, I don't really have a ton to say about The Wrong Paris, so I'll talk about something else instead.
Okay.
There is a show. Actually, well, I watched a little bit of Love Island. Did you watch any of it?
The newest one?
Yeah.
No, but I've watched in the past.
Okay, yeah, well, this summer's was like huge. It was like the biggest show of the summer was Love Island.
Right.
On Peacock. All I have going for them is the Olympics and Love Island. And I watched maybe half of it. Lucy watched the whole thing, but I was just kind of in and out with her, Mm-hmm. And I believe halfway through I said, like, they should make an iteration of this where the people have never had sex before.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, because, like, the people in Love Island are, like, not real at all, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I need more realistic people. I want to see, like, some incels on this show, you know?
I would love that.
And they did it. It's on Disney+. It's called Are You My First?
What?
Yeah, and I did watch all of that show. I don't think people like it very much, but I found it a little charming and was kind of funny to, like, see people from Utah be like, yeah, well, I'm just, like, waiting for marriage, and they're all like just kind of goofy about the whole thing.
That sounds like a good show.
Yeah, and I kind of had fun with it.
So the goal of it is not to fuck, though. The goal of it is people that are waiting for marriage.
No, I mean the goal of it is to, like, you can fuck if you want.
Good.
Nobody does though.
That's fucked up.
Because everyone has like a reason. Like all these people. There's no like 18-year-olds on this show, right? It's all people that are in like their late 20s to early 30s.
Good.
So it's like a demographic of people that maybe, by that point, most people have lost their virginity and are having sex, So
yeah,
nobody's super young. because it's okay. But that was an interesting show. That's what I'll say.
What's it called?
Are You My First?
Are You My First?
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus show.
That's awesome.
It's like 8 episodes, maybe. It's pretty short.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, but
we need more of that though.
Yeah, and their goal is to find love on the island or whatever. But none of them are experienced with like doing it. But some of them have like given head. There's one girl on there that has an OnlyFans.
What?
And, yeah.
Cool.
She's like, yeah, I've done everything but had sex.
Good for her.
Yeah, so I don't know. Kind of an interesting thing there. That's what I got to say about Are You My First?
So Miranda Cosgrove, I want to talk about that a little bit. I think it's interesting that Netflix has this like slate of boilerplate Hallmark kind of movies like that.
Yeah.
That they're giving to celebrities that have had a rough kind of decade or so, or need some sort of jumping off point like that.
A little bit. They've had the iCarly reboot, which was kind of a big thing a couple years ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Right. But she's had this famous
like
kind
iCarly
of career.
says fuck this time.
Really?
I believe so.
That's
don't know.
Awesome.
I didn't watch it.
Gibby. I think because she's had like a kind of a career of activism and like speaking up against the bastard from Nickelodeon. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
And then also I'm thinking of like Lindsay Lohan. I'm thinking of there's a couple other ladies I can't remember, but I think that's an interesting trajectory and maybe a cool way to use those kinds of movies. And I wonder what it does to people like celebrities at that level. Like if it feels like a helpful thing or if it's like backhanded. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Next up I watched Conjuring Last Rites.
All right.
One of the biggest films of the year domestically.
Yeah, it is.
This movie is pretty bad. It's directed by Michael Chavez, who I've said multiple times I want to kick in his penis because he made Curse of La Llorona, which I think is awful, and then he got upgraded to The Nun, and then he got upgraded to Conjuring 3, and then now he's doing this finale, Conjuring The Last Rites, and this is the most God-fearing of them all. It's the most Christian movie of them all, I think. And it's got a lot going on, and it's very, very excited to be the last Conjuring movie, but I think it's at odds with the quality of the movie. They're not... I'm just a broken man, but there's nothing in this that like raised my heartbeat rate at all. There's nothing that excited me. The juice of these movies is the relationship between Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. That's always been the juice. And in this one, they're kind of relegated to being like worried about their daughter, which I didn't like as much. And it's just a lot less about their relationship. So I didn't mess with it too much. The big bad guy's a mirror, and that was kind of funny. There's some funny stuff in it. Do you remember in The Exorcist where the possessed lady, she yells terrible obscenities, some of the worst things you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, and then she starts fucking herself with the crucifix.
Yeah. Like just truly disgusting, deplorable stuff. And this one possessed Patrick Wilson in the mirror while Patrick Wilson is like saying God shit to make it stop. It goes, "You shut your mouth." That's the kind of vibe we got here. Pretty nasty, not great. Kind of boring. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever, man. Bummer. And they seem to be like pushing out Mr. James Wan, which I think is a bizarre choice. I guess they got the numbers to support it. This is one of our generation's franchises.
All right, and then I went a couple weeks without watching any new movies. I think this was my PTA binge that I talked about the past 2 episodes. But I did watch a little mini-series, 4 episodes long, called Marvel Zombies.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I did not know this was coming out. I actually thought this was canceled. I didn't think it was happening.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the logo years and years ago.
Yeah, so for a bit of context, in fall of 2021, Marvel did their What If. You ever watch What If?
Yes.
Okay, so the first season, the first season had the zombie episode, which I think is one of the better episodes. And then they were like, and that obviously I think most people thought that because they were like, well, we can do a whole show about it.
Yeah.
And so they announced it, I think, shortly after What If season 1, and then and I just never heard anything about it. I think it was just kind of in production hell or something like that. Probably just with Marvel shifting up their schedules and stuff like that. And
right.
Yeah, everything with 2024, all that stuff. And then it finally came out, 4 years in the making, and it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I had a little bit of fun with it. You know, there's a lot of characters that I don't know if people really give a shit about. You know.
Yeah.
You got the Thunderbolts there, which I guess people care more about now. Fucking like Zemo, Baron Zemo's there. And it's okay to see some of these characters we haven't seen in a while. It's very clearly, though, when I watch it, a product of Phase 4 of Marvel. Like, I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, fucking Icarus from Eternal shows up and he fights Captain Marvel.
It was incredible. I watched the first, 2.5 episodes and fell asleep.
Yeah.
And that was the big takeaway for me. Like, there's not a lot of the elites.
Yeah.
The real guys. There's a lot of Phase 4 guys.
Yeah, and it clearly does, like, exist outside of main MCU canon and all that stuff. I mean, obviously, but, like, it's just kind of choosing, like, what it wants to have be from the MCU and what they want to have be, like, its own thing.
Yeah.
I like they kill off a lot of characters. You know, I think Kate Bishop dies in, like, the first episode, right? She gets incinerated by zombie Captain Marvel. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's some... do you like the animation?
Sometimes.
I do too. Like, I think it looks okay, and it looks pretty good in the last episode, like during the final battle. But I think it mostly looks like shit. I don't like the sort of, I don't even know what style that is.
I don't know either. It's almost to Spider. It's not. It's like it's almost. It's in a weird middle ground between something like X-Men '97 and something more Spider-Verse-y.
Yeah.
And it just kind of looks cheap and bad. This looks by far like a whole lot better than What If.
It looks like a Telltale game. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it took so long, though. Was them really spending time on some of the animation, but
the dialogue is really where it falls.
The dialogue is terrible. Some of the worst stuff ever from them. But you know, there's some cool moments of like Spider-Man ripping off people's heads and stuff like that. Cool. And there's like, I'm spoiling it for you, but there's like Infinity Stone Hulk. He like ate the Infinity Stones and now he's like fucking God or something.
That's cool.
It's just like, I don't know. It really is like 8-year-old boy fantasy shit, you know, where I can just tell the creators were like, oh, well, what if we did this? This is cool. And no way in hell you're going to see Infinity Stone Hulk in a movie, right?
Yeah.
So let's just throw him in there and see what we can do and fuck around with it a little bit.
And that's fun. That's
yeah,
kind of fun.
It is fun. Not great or anything, but I don't think I had a bad time watching it, you know? And it's only 4 episodes. It was clearly meant to be a movie, but they can't because of Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's weird.
And Sony being like difficult, you know? I don't know. So that's Marvel Zombies. That's my take on it.
Should I finish it off?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, why not?
I think the last episode's like solid. So.
The Long Walk. I saw. This is the second film from Mr. Stephen King's literature this year, and I like this one better than The Life of Chuck, I believe. It's directed by Francis Lawrence, who's the man behind all of the Hunger Games and I Am Legend and stuff like that. So he knows his way around a post-apocalypse or this kind of thing. And this is one of his first books, Stephen King's. And it was written as an allegory for the Vietnam War. It's about a bunch of boys that all get drafted. They volunteer to get drafted, but they all win a draft, one per state. And they have to walk for 3 miles an hour. If they have to keep at that speed, or else they get murked by a bunch of army boys that are driving alongside them, and Mark Hamill with a megaphone yelling them on.
Is he good in this?
Yes, he is. He's not doing a lot. He's at one register the whole time, but he's good.
All right, because I know people like don't really like him very much, and a lot of talk about his performance in Life of Chuck. Yeah, so...
I didn't mind him in Life of Chuck.
I didn't either, but some people seem to have issues with his performance in that.
He's hammy, but I don't know. I find that ham charming.
I think it works for that movie and specifically that section of Life of Chuck. But anyways, isn't a discussion about that. So.
But this one right here is just mostly a showcase of Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson. Cooper Hoffman, which we know from Licorice Pizza and Saturday Night.
Yeah.
Son of Philip. And David Johnson, who just killed it last year in Alien Romulus, and I've heard is very good in Rye Lane, even though I never got around to that one. He's just, insane in this movie, and they both just kind of have the juice. It feels like the only people that have owned dialogue from, King dialogue like this is Shawshank. I really like this screenplay. And I like how gnarly it is. It's very sad. I just thought it was really solid, a really, really solid movie. It's written by another one of my enemies, JT Mulner, who did Strange Darling, which I like smell my farts, I guess. But this one, I did like the adaptation here. They changed the thing in the end. I looked up what they changed, and I like both of them. But this one, I don't know. It's fun to watch, and it's fun to watch. That's not fun to watch, but it's very good to watch from the realm of political violence too. There's a lot of stuff in here about political violence that I think is interesting, and what it's trying to say about that is interesting. Good movie. I think this is one that most people would like.
Yeah, this is, I think, the only new release in the past month and a half that I was kind of bummed that I didn't get the chance to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still playing in some theaters, so I could. But...
Yeah, throw it on when it comes out on digital or whatever, or go see it. Whatever. Okay, it's fun.
I don't have any more new releases until VHS Halloween, so you can run through them.
All right, I'll try to be a little faster. Let's see, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. All right, yeah. This is. Do you know where this is at in the top 10 of the year so far?
It's pretty high, right?
It's number 5.
Number 5. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
This is the highest grossing anime film of all time. It's the highest grossing foreign film from this is not from China or America. This is the highest grossing superhero movie of the year. It beat Superman. It's crazy that we've had this year was the one where people are like, oh shit, it's the first year that DC's beat Marvel in a long time. And then, no, actually the top comic book movie is Demon Slayer. And my relationship with it is I saw the first Demon Slayer movie without seeing any of the show, the Mugen Train in 2022 or whatever. And I didn't know anything about it going in. It was confusing, but my friends liked it, and the action was cool. So I thought it'd be silly to just go into this one again with my friends. And I'm glad I did, because it is such a cultural moment right now. It's a crazy movie. Nothing structured like this ever. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's flashbacks within flashbacks within flashbacks. Time seems completely irrelevant to the movie. There's some really cool stuff in it. There's some stuff that I was like, oh, god damn it. And it's long and weird, but it's just an incredible achievement box office wise. This movie cost $20 million, you know?
Yeah.
And it's making like $600 million. That's bizarre. And so what's going to happen here is people are going to look at this and be like, why are we... this is like so much more of a success than Superman is or anything like that, because those movies have huge budgets. This doesn't. So this is maybe, I hope that people are looking at this and being like, there is room for adult animation here, especially ones that look that good and cost that little. So why are we spending this much money?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's something there. Or maybe they'll just be like, what's more anime that we can make into movies? And that's not bad either. I don't know. It's interesting. Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. This is another one that no one liked but me.
Big, bold, beautiful balls.
Big, bold, beautiful, big fucking balls. This is Kogonada's transfer over to big budget studio filmmaking. It's from the script from the dude that did The Menu. And it's got Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie in it. Margot Robbie, first movie since Barbie. And this is a strange... romantic fantasy film about two people that meet at a wedding, and then they both have rented a car from a place with Phoebe Waller-Bridge there, and who's the other guy? The Kevin Kline. And they give them both this kind of GPS system that puts them together, and then they go on this big, bold, beautiful, big balls journey where they go to different doors, and they open up these doors, and it's different parts of their lives. Mm-hmm. And they get to experience each other in entirety and figure out if they're at a point where they can be together or are ready for a relationship, go through all the bad, all the good, all that kind of stuff. And I found this movie really charming. The bad thing is that these guys have no chemistry. Some people would say that's a pretty big detriment towards a romantic film.
Right.
I say hogwash. How dare you? I think I didn't care about them as much because I do have a hard time getting involved with movies character-wise. And so this felt more like Kogonada telling me what was important to him visually and thematically. And I found that pretty moving on its own, and its idea about love and stuff like that. I'm just kind of a sap for this kind of thing, and even if it's a poor man's, like, I don't know what to compare it to, something like Eternal Sunshine, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's still it's so pretty, and even if it's making confounding decisions, sometimes that endears me to a movie. This was one of those times I thought it was good, not great. Very flawed. I saw Him. Him is really bad. This is a film produced by Jordan Peele, directed by Jordan Peele.
Directed by Jordan Peele.
Directed, starring Jordan Peele. This is a Jordan Peele film, and this is about a young man who is trying to become the GOAT, and so he's training with one of his idols, who is played by Marlon Wayans.
Played by Jordan Peele?
Not played by... Everyone in this movie is played by Jordan Peele. In a Nutty Professor turn from Jordan Peele. I would actually love to see Jordan Peele in a Nutty Professor movie. He would kill that shit.
Yeah.
If he goes back to like his Key and Peele stuff or whatever. I don't know why he ever would, but that would be kind of fun. But this is a bizarre film. Did you know that there's like no football in this movie?
No.
Like they don't play football. They train.
Yeah.
You see like maybe a scene at the beginning where he's playing like local something or another, but it's almost entirely training, and it's very centered on this metaphor of football as religion. It won't shut the fuck up about it, and it's just it just really doesn't have the juice. It looks really good, and some of it flows nicely, but it really just doesn't have much of anything on its mind besides like surface level thematic ideas. And then this is far more of an embarrassing ending than, what was the other one I said was embarrassing? Nobody 2.
Yeah.
This is bizarre. It goes in a way of like I don't know if it's trying to be camp or what. It looks awful and it feels awful. I really don't know what happened here. It's kind of a confounding disaster.
I was so excited for this movie. I was so bummed people didn't like it, because I love the first trailer for this, where it's aimed as like an Adidas or a Gatorade trailer or commercial. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know. I thought that was so clever to do that, but
I think so too.
Yeah, I was excited for it.
And it's got a lot of amazing like visual ideas, and so you can see why this would be backed by Peele or something like that.
You like the X-ray vision?
I do.
Yeah.
I really like the X-ray vision. I love it when their brains jiggle and stuff like that, and they do a lot of things like that, and so it looks really, really nice. I saw Good Boy.
All right.
We're almost done. I saw Good Boy. Good Boy is a movie that's been in development for around 4 years, as this husband and wife team direct their own puppy dog in their own house. Mm-hmm. It's a ghost story. We both don't fuck with ghosts, right?
No, I don't.
And this is pretty boilerplate ghost movie with pretty poor acting. I mean, it's the director, the director's acting, and I think he's dubbed over with like a professional actor after the fact.
Interesting.
But the performances are pretty bad. Besides the dog is very nice. That's the achievement of the movie, is that the dog looks like he's acting the whole time, which is pretty cool.
I love that he's like top bill on the Letterboxd.
He's got to be top bill.
I mean, obviously he's the main character of it, but like he's got like a little profile picture and everything.
Yeah, he's incredible. Seeing him on the red carpet, it's been wonderful. And it's just a bummer that the film isn't as creative as that idea. It has some cool visual stuff in it, but it's pretty boring. I thought it was really boring. The only interesting stuff happens near the end, and I just didn't fuck with it. It's also a movie about something, too. It's a metaphor of sickness and shit and whatever. I don't give a damn. And they have a little bit at the end where they tell you how they did it. They show you how they did it, and they show you the cool shot effect, which I texted you, which was fucked up. And then it was a bummer.
Damn.
I know.
I think I'll still check this out. I like dogs.
I think you should too, and I think some people have liked it too. I just was pretty bored by it. Mm-hmm. Night of the Reaper. This is a Sundance, Shudder original film that is. It's a Halloween babysitter murdery movie, so I watched it because I gotta watch like at least a couple of these like not great Shudder movies every year, especially around Halloween.
Yeah,
you can eat them up. And this one is an 80s tinged movie, which is kind of obnoxious sometimes, but the movie is kind of ambitious. It's half of a story about cops trying to figure out this murder spree. Half of it is the babysitter. It has twists and turns and stuff like that, and some pretty awesome kills. But it's mostly just I love its ambition, and my review of it is that it pretty consistently almost has the juice.
Yeah.
There are a lot of times where I'm like, if this is twisted a little bit, if the performances were a little bit better, if the writing was a little bit tighter, this shit would have the juice.
Mm-hmm.
And I always prefer that over to something that was like not trying for stuff.
Right.
And so I did find this pretty endearing and fun.
Yeah.
I saw Play Dirty. This is the new Shane Black film, which no one knew existed until it really came out. It's an Amazon Prime film. It's got Lakeith Stanfield and Mark Wahlberg. Those are the people highest billed. They're sharing the poster. It's mostly Mark Wahlberg. Lakeith is a supporting player. I think it's interesting that that was the decision to make with marketing. If it's a two-hander, it's between him and Rosa Salazar, who doesn't quite have the juice in this movie, but she's pretty good. Everyone in this movie's all right. It's got a pretty fun script. It's really mean and violent, but it's really long. But the big problem with it is how it looks. It looks like a Netflix action movie. It looks pretty bad, pretty flat.
Yeah.
And this is probably the largest scale a Shane Black movie has been since besides Iron Man 3. And some of the CGI looks pretty shoddy. And by the end of it, I was just kind of ready for it to be done. And some of the political whatever the fuck, it doesn't quite track. It's based off of a series of books, so we could get more of these. I'd be fine with that. I would just prefer it not be Mark Wahlberg at the center. I think it's a strange thing. Strange choice. I just he's not my guy. He's kind of an asshole. Oh, not kind of, he's an asshole. And he's fine in it. He's okay. It's just, I don't know. If you like Shane Black, you should watch it. It's not anonymous.
Right.
It's Shane Black, you know. And then let's talk about VHS Halloween. You go first, because I talked for like 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah. This is the only VHS movie I've seen.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, really? I thought you'd seen a few of them. I don't really know why I decided to throw this on. I just opened Shudder and it was there, and I was like, okay, today's the day. And
that's why I threw it on. Halloween themed.
Well,
get it.
Yeah. But I mean, if it'd been any VHS, I would have thrown it on.
Okay.
You know, it was just like, well, this is here and it's new, and I'll throw it on. You know, and I didn't care for it that much. I think you like it a lot more than I did.
Yeah, I did.
I like the last two segments quite a bit. What's the Freaky Child Predator one,
Kid
right?
Print.
Yeah, Kid Print.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a type of horror that unnerves me a little bit.
Yeah.
So
that shit is crazy.
yeah. I don't really know what sort of balls the VHS franchise has. That felt a little ballsy to me to do something like that. But maybe they're always playing that sort of game. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then what was the last one? Oh, it was this this guy makes like a haunt in his like backyard or something, right? It's like possessed by a record. The record is not attacking them. The record summons the demons. That's a fun one too.
Yeah, that one rocks.
Yeah, what else we got in there? There's between each segment there is like test footage for Soda.
Yeah.
That is what it has ghosts in it, right?
Yeah, it's like Phantasma Light or something like that.
Fan orgasm or whatever.
Don't say this.
Did you like that one?
Oh, that's fine. I think this movie really started out weak for me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because that beginning, I was like, what the fuck? This is like kind of nothing. Like what a strange way to start it with this Soda bit. I was like, this isn't very funny. I don't really know why they would start with this, and the effects didn't really affect. And then the first one with all the babies.
Yeah,
I thought was pretty bad.
Yeah, I did
Especially
too. That's the one where
dialogue and acting.
I could see right through like the found footage stuff was like really just like bare bones for me. I was like, we got to do better than that.
But pretty much everything else I fucked with and this is a lot of interesting directors. I don't know if you looked at who directed these guys.
The guy that did Wreck did one of them, right?
Yeah, he did one of my favorite ones, which is the one with the catacomb.
The phone one.
The phone one.
See, that was my least favorite. I think
you hated the phone one.
I wouldn't say hated it. I thought it was just boring.
I thought that was pretty spooky. I got spooked, and then I had my friend Xavier, curly haired fucker. You haven't met him too much.
I have not. I've never met him.
He never.
Nope.
Damn. Yeah, he's a recluse kind of.
Never been at the house.
He comes out to play sometimes, and so I told him I was putting this on. So he joined me like midway through the babies, and then this one we both kind of locked in on. But then we really liked the Casper Kelly one, who's the guy who does Too Many Cooks, and he does those Adult Swim Yule logs that I watch.
Yeah.
He's a freak, and I liked that one. Did you like that one?
Not really. I didn't vibe with I
thought it was bizarre.
Its humor.
I kind of fucked with it. I'm just a lot more forgiving of weird visuals like that, like weird horror visuals and strange kind of absurdist shit. But I could definitely see, like, if I was in a different mood, that would be obnoxious to me. But then Alex Ross Perry, who's a great filmmaker, Her Smell, Pavements, he's doing the Freak one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy to go from that to like more soda shit and more of the silly stuff.
Yeah.
But that one is deranged and is one that like is going to be a make it or break it thing for you if you're a real freak and you like to be like to feel like that, which is like the worst. There's a line in that thing that like is stuck with me.
Which one is it?
It's like it's one of the kids like on the tape. It's like we'll do whatever. Like,
yeah.
Just stop. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! To have like a kid say that shit.
Yeah.
And I guess like with no spoilers or whatever, I guess, but that shit was disturbing, disgusting. Like one of the most disturbing things I've seen in a horror movie in a minute.
Yeah.
And then to go from that to the one at the end, which is full on like Britt Baker is in it.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cute. And then I just really love the vibes of like all of these shorts when it comes to like Halloween and stuff like that. I'm always searching for specific vibes, specific Halloween vibes, and I don't really get them to that too often. And this is just like a little platter of a bunch of different kinds. And I mean, the effects in the last one were amazing. I really loved them.
Yeah.
And I was laughing consistently throughout this thing. It just all kind of clicked with me. I just had a wonderful time with me and my little curly-haired friend.
Yeah.
Broccoli-haired bastard.
Kid. Clark Kent.
Clark Kent, yeah. I mean, he's more like Jim Broccoli cut.
Oh, okay.
Like that kind of
guy.
But he I think he pulls it off. When I see it on other people, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. But when I see it on my friend Xavier, I'm like, that's my friend Xavier, you know?
Right.
Do you think I might be biased?
About your friend Xavier?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think I might be. All right.
He wasn't at your party. We didn't talk about Smashing Machine, though.
Let's talk about Smash Machine then, huh?
All right. So the big movie of last week was Taylor Swift, Life of a Showgirl, but we did not go to that.
No, we didn't.
We have an XY chromosome.
We girl bossed too close to the sun.
We did. Our dicks are not bigger than the devil's. And so we saw the Smashing Machine instead.
Uh-huh.
And we met some friends there. We met a guy that said that he was going to be, his shirt said he was going to be a liberal for Halloween, but his head wouldn't fit up his ass.
Yeah.
And we saw him in the lobby, and then we were surprised to see him at the Smashing Machine.
Yeah, we were trying to guess where he was going. We thought Avatar maybe.
I'm not going to give you my thoughts on the Smashing Machine, but maybe I should try to figure out what his thoughts are, you know?
Yeah, go ahead.
What did he think of it? I do wonder if maybe he's in the bag for the Safdie brothers. Maybe, you know, as I mentioned to you, maybe he's a big Frownland guy, or he's a fan of whatever, Daddy Longlegs or whatever.
Yeah, he's a big Daddy Longlegs.
Yeah, and so maybe he went to this, and
The
this
Curse?
is
He loves The Curse.
his most anticipated movie of the year. You know, maybe.
He goes in spite of The Rock.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, that hack.
That fucking Rock, Jungle Cruise, get out of here. Or maybe he this was his first art house movie, and I wonder what he thought of it when there was no real like plot to it, you know, and it was just kind of a vibe.
Yeah, I wonder, because for me it's like, did he think it was fine, or was he angry by it?
Yeah.
Angered by it. I don't know. Because this could anger some people because of how little is happening in it.
Well, I think people are gonna ask him about it, you know. His friend or something, he's like,
so how was you look badass in it?
How was the Smashing Machine? And he's gonna use the phrase cinematography for the first time, and be like, well, it was kind of boring, but that cinematography is pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Just the shit you always hear.
Yeah, and he fucking trips on his laces that are untied and falls into like a big pile of shit.
But you know what? It's okay that he came to our screening of the Smashing Machine. We needed to keep him out of the Taylor Swift screening. I'm scared of what would have happened if he went to that.
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
The Swifties were already having a pretty bad day, you know, already.
On account of the film, kind of the music.
Yeah, being lesser or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't think they needed Mr. I can't get my head up my ass because I'm not a liberal.
You like the song Wood?
Not really.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that she decided to talk about penises.
Almost made your list, didn't it?
Almost made my list. Yeah. I should have. I should have included The Life of a Showgirl.
Well, speaking of wood, and I'm sure Travis Kelce is also a smashing machine, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Sounds like it, man. Opened up her thighs.
Yeah. What did you think of the smashing machine? You liked it more than I did. I
did like it more than you did. I like it as this slow, weird death of a career kind of thing. I can forgive a movie a lot if I'm vibing with it, and I vibed with this movie. I really like the performances and the character and stuff like that, but I just mostly just like the emotion of it and this kind of weird feeling of you're on the top, and then you're slowly falling down, and you kind of know it already. That was my big thing of the movie. Is like, I think they talk about this in the movie of like, I knew he was gonna lose the second he went out there. I could see in his face. And I think that the whole movie is that. The whole movie is like, this guy's not going to win. This guy is done for, but he's not going to admit it. But you can see it, and you can feel it. And I really like a lot of individual scenes in this thing. I like the cactus scene a lot. I like their huge arguments and stuff like that. And I do like the fighting. They make a lot of nasty sounds.
Yeah,
and I appreciated that.
It's not glorified punching noises. It's a lot of just like,
and bones.
Yeah,
like
bones.
Sounds like bones are popping.
Yeah, cracking pencils into the microphones.
It's disgusting. And I liked Vulnerable Rock Guy, and I liked that he kept talking about his upset tummy.
Yeah, the movie's like pretty funny, all things considered. Like,
yeah,
you might not like. I don't know. It might be like an acquired taste, but there's a part where he's in Japan and he's like buying a scarf for Emily Blunt, and he says, she'll like that. My girlfriend likes colors, or something like that.
One of the funniest things in any movie this whole year.
It's like this. Maybe this guy's like, he's kind of a softie a little bit, but he's like maybe a little stupid, you know. And
that's just a perfect thing. The movie, that's the whole movie's point, is that he doesn't know her at all.
Yeah.
And so it's so awesome. Like, it's so like dude of him to be like, yo, I know my girlfriend. She likes colors.
She likes colors. She likes she's been pretty up on red lately, and she likes, last month was green, but I'm hoping maybe blue or purple will come around. She'll go through
a blue phase.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like a lot of these scenes, and I guess I've been prepped for it because I love The Curse so much. And this is more similar to The Curse. It's a lot more emotional than The Curse is, but it's still got that kind of sense of humor and voyeuristic kind of attitude, and that's when the movie's at its best. Is you're just like, I don't know if I should be watching this. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's worth noting that this is adapted from a documentary of the same name,
right? And
this is also shot kind of like a documentary. I don't know if there's ever a single still shot. There's a scene in this where The Rock folds a door in half. Yeah. It's my favorite movie scene of the year. I think it's so fucking funny and so good.
I don't know. Yeah. What a vibe. It's what a time to be Benny Safdie though. It's got to be a weird feeling right now, this second.
Did you see the early Marty Supreme?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's happened to Benny Safdie is he's been more prolific of the brothers after the breakup. Mm-hmm. He made The Curse. He's been making shit like this.
He's been acting. People know who he is.
He's Oppenheimer.
Mandalorian.
What was his other one? He
was in Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza, exactly. Yeah. Like, he's been making a good career for himself on both sides, and then he won the Golden Lion, for director at Venice. And the reviews were pretty good. They were not amazing. They were pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then the reviews started to get a little worse. And then the movie comes out, and it's the worst of The Rock's career. You have that headline. No one goes to see it. It's kind of performing like poorly for an A24 movie. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not doing like Sorry Baby numbers, but it's not too far away from Sorry Baby numbers. And they just had Materialists and like Heretic and Civil War and stuff like that, like, cross the 100 million mark and shit like that, become genuine hits. And the fact that this isn't that is really interesting. This is a lot about Dwayne Johnson as a career, and maybe it's just like, do you think they put too much fucking makeup on The Rock? Like, why did people not go to see it? Are they just sick of him? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But so you have that whiplash of, you've got the trophy, Golden Lion, but then your fuck brother, he does a surprise premiere of his 3-hour table tennis epic,
Timothy Chalamet.
People are like, Holy shit! Right as your movie's getting headlines about how hard it's bombing, and Dwayne Johnson being like, it doesn't matter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What a weird combination of feelings.
I just, you know, I've ever since the supposed breakup, I just want to know what's the Safdie Christmas like.
Exactly. I mean, you see that picture of them together?
No, I haven't.
There's a picture of them at the Smashing Machines premiere where they're kind of holding each other a little bit, and they look like they kind of hate each other. I bet they're pissed. Like, I think the Coens, they're chill with each other. I feel like I know that for a fact. Like, I think they're chill, and I think they're coming back to making movies pretty soon. But these motherfuckers, I don't know. It seems like Mr. Safdie is interested in this whole documentary thing and this weird sense of humor, and it seems like other Safdie, Josh is carrying the Uncut Gems torch.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's the vibe of this new movie, is like relentless. You know.
All right.
I don't know. What a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Because you listened to the Big Picture interview.
Yes.
With Benny. He's so like not up his own ass, but he's very self-satisfied. It feels like he is, because he's recorded after he won. Yeah. And it feels like he's talking as if this is an Oscar movie. He's talking as if this is like, look what I fucking did it, kind of a thing. That's the vibe of it. He's not super like high and mighty, but that is the vibe. And if it was taken now, I think it'd be a much different interview. And so I don't think this is getting any nominations at the Oscars. What about you?
I'm still hearing rock buzz from people, so it's possible.
I just don't think it gets it. I think it's so... There are a lot of things like this that people want to make happen and that it doesn't. And people don't really seem to be wanting to make this happen. It doesn't seem to have like this groundswell. People really just don't fuck with the movie. Even the people that like it are like, it's interesting. I just don't know. Yeah. I mean, he's a good campaigner, you know. That's his whole thing. But I have a question for you though. Yeah. Does this man make another movie like this? Does he make that freak lizard movie?
Safdie or Rock? Who are you talking about?
Both. I mean, I don't know if Safdie's making another movie. Safdie doesn't give a fuck about this. I mean, I bet he's like, I would have liked to make more money, but he's fine. But The Rock here, does he make another art house movie?
I think it depends. I mean, if he goes back, if his next movie is like a big movie and it's not successful, I don't know. But I mean, this indie movie isn't successful either. But like, I don't know. If he can't be taken more seriously after this, then maybe he does another movie to be taken seriously, you know?
You think?
And try again until it works.
Because he's got the lizard movie on deck. And if he doesn't, so I don't know. It just feels like there's probably something in him that's like, I'm doing this for scale or whatever. I'm doing this. I'm cutting my quota by like like a $50 million or whatever. Yeah. And like they probably paid him what, $20 million for this or something like that. Sure. And this is what I get. I bet there was a bit of him that's like, I'm doing A24 service, and the people will come and see. This will be like an old-fashioned like '90s like Oscar-y hit, and it wasn't. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. Maybe the movie will have a bit more life when it hits streaming or something. Maybe dads will be like, oh. But are the dads gonna be like, oh? I mean, they might look at it and be like, oh. I think people will watch it, but whether or not they like it. Satisfied. Oh, I think this will be like fucking, what's the Bernstein movie called? Maestro type O. Yeah. It's like, what? This is what this is about? And that's how they did it? I'm saying people will watch it when it hits streaming. I just don't know if they'll like it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I think they'll be like, oh, wrestling movie with The Rock. Or UFC movie with The Rock. Sure. Yeah. It'll go to HBO Max, I guess, because it's A24. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what the life of it is. Just a weird case. It is. Did you want to talk about movies that you've seen outside of the new releases? So? Yeah, I have only have 2 movies to shout out. Our last episode wasn't recorded very long ago, so I haven't seen too much. Yeah. I rewatched The Witch, The Witch, Eggers The Witch. And I definitely liked it a lot more this time. Good. Still not quite my jam. I don't really like folk horror that much at all. It's not too far away from ghosts. Yeah, it's not. And anything with Christianity and stuff like that. Yeah. And I just, I don't know. And it's hard to... Dude. And it's hard to I don't know. I just have a hard time relating to
the Stefan folk horror, it being so long ago, and that's not the movie's fault. It's a me thing, you know, of being like, how am I supposed to click with this? You know,
Hell of a debut, though.
it is, yeah. I was thinking though, it kind of feels like a COVID movie a little bit, like it's so
Kinda.
isolated in a small cast. I hate that I think that way now though. Anytime I see a movie pre-COVID that has like 4 people in it,
No, that's a good point.
like, oh,
I've seen a lot of Sundance movies like that.
COVID movie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this a lot more. It's still not like my go-to Eggers or anything. I still think The Lighthouse and Nosferatu are like triumphant to the millionth degree for me.
But Ralph Ineson,
Yeah.
his voice, dude, come
Yeah.
on. You can't do it. There's no way to do it. He's got a gift from God, and that is to sound like Satan, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, not a lot of witch movies. We got Weapons. And we
Yeah.
got this. Yeah.
Those are the only 2 witch movies
Those are
ever.
the only 2 witch movies that have ever been made.
That's crazy. It feels like there's a market there that could be met.
There are a lot of witchy girls out there. Why aren't we doing more of this?
Yeah, the movie rocks.
Yeah,
It's got a vibe to it, bro.
it does.
And those kids, damn, bummer.
Yeah.
She gets naked, runs into the woods. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
She goes into the air.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
They'd be levitating.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what the Taylor Swift screenings are like?
Yeah. They during the lyric videos, they're just like lifting up into the center of the theater or whatever. That's awesome.
And then I watched another movie last night, 50-minute movie called Spooky the Square Pumpkin.
Yeah, I saw this shit, man.
Yeah.
I've watched it in the background. I've never put it on fully. Should I put it on for the boys?
It's on Tubi. It's a Tubi movie.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely could, but you know, Spookly has a cult following on Instagram.com.
Oh.
There's an account that is like dedicated to keeping Spookly, the name of Spookly alive.
Is it official?
I don't know if it's an official account, but it's got a few thousand followers, you know?
Yeah.
Spookly shows up to like pumpkin patches and shit like that. And
Cool.
they're like, oh, look, it's Spookly. And I'm sure that the 4-year-olds there are like,
The fuck is Spookly?
and then maybe they look it up and they enjoy it, you know?
This is the 4-year-olds. They ask Gemini who Spookly is.
Who is Spookly? This is a movie about racism, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So,
Like in a Sneetches kind of way.
what do you mean Sneetches? Like what?
You know Sneetches, like the Sneetches, they got stars, and some of them have stars, some of them don't.
A little bit like that. Yes. Well, he's a square pumpkin.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's yeah? That's a classic kids movie thing, right?
Yeah.
Well,
They
I
have
feel different.
the Jack Olympics.
The Jack Olympics, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
What do they do in the Jack Olympics?
They play bowling with eggplants.
Oh, that
And,
seems fucked up.
They
Actually,
they have a race and they have like a catapult game that they do.
are the eggplants sentient?
I don't believe so.
Hmm.
It's very odd what's sentient because there are some pumpkins that aren't.
What?
Yeah. Some
Who
crazy.
gets gifted the gift of God?
I don't. Maybe they need to like wake up or something. Like they're not born yet. I don't know.
shit.
Maybe it's like a developmental thing. But they have to win the candy corn crown. That's what it is. And it's made out of candy corn. And there's some spiders named Edgar Allan and Poe.
That's pretty
Kind
funny.
of like the
Similar to.
novelist and poet Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, it's at the end of it though. I thought they were gonna kill him.
Yeah, you gotta carve them.
Yeah, the farmer comes. I'm just spoiling the movie at this point, but the farmer comes out and is like, "Oh, square pumpkin,
The fuck?
I'm gonna make you shine bright." And I was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna fucking carve Spookly."
And he screams.
No, but he just glows. I don't know
What?
how they did it. I don't. Maybe they carved the hole in his back, put it up his ass, you know, or what. But
So they put a light so profound inside of him that it's glowing through the rind.
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you how it works. It's a mystery, but you know, Spookly will be on here next week for one of our Halloween episodes.
Oh,
So
sick!
we can ask him all about it. I don't know. It was kind of charming though, you know?
Yeah, man.
It's a shitty mid-2000s kids movie.
Maybe I'll watch Spookly so I can be a better interviewer.
Yeah, the
next time.
animation is, you know, pretty poor, and like the grass is just like, it looks like a carpet.
Doesn't Spookly have
He has a Christmas
extra
movie as well.
films?
Yeah, he just has, I believe a Christmas
Just
movie,
the
and that's
two?
it. Yeah.
Why is he gone away?
That's a great question. That's one of the
Whoa.
questions we'll ask him. Does he have more?
Well, no, but so Spookly comes out 04.
Yeah.
When does Spookly and Christmas happen?
Well, that says 2019 on it, does it
2019,
not?
right there. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
That is crazy.
Who the fuck? They got cats?
They have like, it's like a different animation style completely. It's really weird.
Maybe we'll watch that for the Christmas season and have him back on.
A little Tubi special right there is
a Netflix film.
Spookly. So check it out if you have kids or you're stupid like me.
Okay. If you have kids or are stupid, this one's for you.
This next one is for you.
I will watch it. Heavy Metal. This is the voice actor of Spookly has made Heavy Metal 2000, Spookly, and Arthur's Perfect Christmas, and the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa. You up on this?
I'm not up on that.
So this is a film.
Wait. The director. The director. Yeah.
And do you like that he has like stubble?
He does have stubble. I remember that.
Do you like that about him?
All right. What do you want to shout out? Anything you've seen that
I haven't got anything as good as
you want to recommend to our listeners?
I saw 3 Days of the Condor, and I had a lot of fun predicting what would lie in each day of the Condor.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty satisfied with what each day contained. It's a good film. I really like that it is adapted from a book called 6 Days of the Condor. I don't know why this has tickled me so much imagining the days of the Condor, but I really like it. It's got one of the best posters of all time. You seen this poster?
Yes.
So fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's got his eyes and the wings of it down there, and he's running, and then it's just a big "In God We Trust" like quarter, and he's just making sweet love, and then there's just dudes, and then the quarter also has like the sights of a gun, and then there are just 3 dudes in trench coats with guns. It's just one of the best posters ever made. I kind of want to get like a huge framed poster of that. Yeah, it's pretty good paranoid thriller. This is just a classic, you know. Gotta watch some Redford with my pops. Pretty good film. I watched Avatar because my sister hasn't seen Avatar, and so she was wanting to see them both, like this one and then the new one. And my friend Benjamin, he praised the altar of Avatar, so we rewatched Avatar. My sister hated it. She will not be joining us for the re-release. She gave it a 0.5 star on Letterboxd. She was truly offended by its portrayal of Native people, as well as the white saviorness of it, and then also that his disability was something to be cured. Those are the things. So you could say she's a little too woke for it, you know. But those I think most of those are pretty solid critiques of the film.
Sure.
But and then afterwards I watched Radiohead and Rainbows in the basement, and that was just wonderful. They play it in the basement, and Tom York just moves like a fucking Muppet the whole time, and it's really fun. That's pretty much it. That's all I've seen since we last talked. I watched Casablanca. That's good.
Yeah, you talked about that one.
Oh, cool, man. We're chilling then.
Cool.
What a wonderful time to be alive with my friend Cooper. Tron coming soon.
Yeah.
You gonna go see Tron?
Maybe. I hear it's not very good.
Yeah, me neither. Me too.
I hear it looks nice, but it's not very good.
And it's got 9 Inch Nails, so I'll be watching that on Friday. If you'd like to come, the boys are going on Friday.
Well, I'll let you know.
Whatever. I'm gonna go see a film called One Battle After Another today.
I might too.
With the family. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
I think in Ogden.
Ogden? All right.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it Farmington.
Oh, okay.
Who are you going with?
Lucy.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm going with the folks. Old man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, we'll be back to probably talk about horror movies or something soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We gotta do like our favorite horror movies of the year or whatever. We can talk about that sort of thing.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to do that with you, Cooper.
All right. Cool.
All right. Bye-bye, assholes.
See ya.
Get out of castle.